and welcome back to Neil and Jan Resellers.
Hi, and we just wanted to say sorry we've been away. Well, we haven't been away, but we haven't been on here. So we wanted to come on quickly and say sorry.
We did actually record some footage. However, I've not been well with my autoimmune disease, which can affect my energy levels. And so I actually have got the footage sat on, ready to do Final Cut Pro.
Which is the editing
program.
Anyone who doesn't use it.
But I haven't actually had the mental energy to sit there and edit it. I've actually spent the last week sleeping throughout the night, but also sleeping quite a big portion of the day as well. It's part of my illness.
To wake up, get dressed, come downstairs, then he'll lay on the sofa, and then that's the whole day gone.
And it's not a case of being lazy, it's a case of being asleep and not being able to actually function properly.
Yes, it's quite a weird type of sleep that he does, which is what initially triggered me to realise that it wasn't him just being asleep. There was something a lot more to it. So when we had the two Labrador puppies at the time, and both the puppies would run all over him. 2 4.5 stone dogs running on you when you're asleep, and not even a flinch. That's not normal. And now the smallest of our dogs is 3.5 stone.
Yeah.
Puppy's 3.5 stone now. And 2 or 3 of them can be climbing all over him, deciding to sit on him, do whatever, and nothing at all.
So I've had, I do tend to sometimes get worse around this time of year as the winter starts to kick in. And that's part of the reason why I can no longer be a heating engineer.
But the good news is it's nothing contagious. We haven't had any sort of catching things.
Nope.
You know, one of the dogs has been a little bit poorly. Just had a bit of a tummy upset, but we took him to the vet. She put him on tablets, and within a couple of days he's right as way. And so we're all okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make a point of we're all okay, even when he's going through a bad period with his Hashimoto's.
It's kind of normal. I've had it for 8 years, and this is what we're kind of working round.
And this is why reselling is such a good thing for us, because he can just stop.
And whilst I've kind of stopped, all my items are still on eBay. We've still managed to get all of my items that I've been selling out. And it's great having the eBay shop and the stuff on eBay that even whilst I'm not that well or not able to function well, that a conventional job would do, all of my items are sat online that people can still buy. And it kind of works when I can't. So that's really nice.
And, you know, this is part of the reason why we were trying to get a couple of films out. So we'd done some other footage. But Neil, I don't have the editing program. So, and even if I did, I wouldn't know what to do with it. So Neil has to do all of the editing. And I don't actually have access to this YouTube channel on my computer.
We're doing it all on mine, yeah.
So if he's not well enough, then nothing happens. But, you know, I was even, the last couple of boot sales we went to, I was wearing a Jan cam as well. So we can have both our views of it. But
that takes a bit more editing. And I say it's on here, it's on the computer. But it just means I've got to...
we were just trying to stretch out a very small boot sale.
Yes, it was really. I mean, it was a very small boot sale.
And unfortunately, really unfortunately, the guy who runs that one was taken poorly last week. And so he's now said no more until after Christmas.
After Christmas, yep. Which, to be honest, I'm doing all right for stock at the moment. After Vivian's stock, which we haven't done the film for yet. Or haven't edited it yet. The film's still to come, so I'm still doing all right for stock at the moment. As I've slowed right down, and I'm actually looking at the moment at the time of filming this. It is Monday afternoon. Monday, what date is it? 20th?
20th.
Oh, 20th.
Solstice tomorrow.
Winter solstice.
No,
see, my brain's still not kind of.
Yeah, winter solstice tomorrow.
Winter solstice and Yule tomorrow. So anyone who celebrates that, have a
Yeah,
good
so I
time.
hope you have a great Yule tomorrow and Christmas if you celebrate that.
Yeah.
In when's that? Is it Friday or something? Christmas?
It's Friday or Saturday, something.
I don't know.
25th.
I try and divorce myself completely from Christmas. I don't want to have anything to do with it.
But where were we going before we said that? There was a date.
Where are we going? Well,
It's gone blank. What I do know, however, is this evening we are off to see the Medieval Babes in Horsham.
in Horsham, at St Mary's in Horsham, got a concert tonight. So, I mean, we've been following the Babes for, well, since they first started. And
Yeah.
I think this is the 9 or 10th time I've been to see them live.
Yeah. So
very much
looking forward
that.
to.
Except for it's in a beautiful big old church, and it's not generally that. It's the third time I've seen them in that church, and it's normally a little bit chilly.
I'm going to wrap up well.
It's not unheard of for me to go to the cinema with the duvet. Honestly and literally, I take a duvet to the cinema because I always sit in the front row and I take a little fold-up stool with me so that I can put my feet up. Well,
Why not?
Those chairs aren't overly comfy, and because I'm sitting normally opposite the air conditioning, it can be absolutely freezing. So take a duvet.
Yeah, take a duvet.
And when we've taken friends and a duvet, they think it's wonderful. And it's like, oh, can I come under your duvet?
So all good. So looking forward to. I'm kind of making plans at the moment. My plans for the business is that between now and New Year, I'm hoping to get 140 items to be scheduled, so that I have, because obviously I've had a slack period and I've not done much. It's kind of like let's have a. I won't say the word. No. Because I won't have a. Let's have a restart.
Oh no, we don't want any great restart.
No great restarts. No,
Oh, no.
But I'm going to.
Oh, great reset.
I'm going to move forward in the new year with being able to list 10 items a day is the plan, and I want to have 140 items, 2 weeks worth of stuff that's scheduled that means that I'll always be able to do 10 items every single day. And that's what I'm going to. I don't know that I call it a New Year's resolution because resolutions are really easy to break, but that's part of my business plan.
It's a resolution, not necessarily a New Year one. It's a part of your business plan.
Part of my business plan moving forward for next year. So anyone else who's got any business plans that they're looking to implement into their eBay businesses, drop your comments down below. We'd love to hear what your business plans are for this coming year and what you're moving forward from and to. That's always kind of interesting.
Yeah, because I'm just really thrilled this morning that one of the reasons that we started doing this is I wanted to get rid of stuff. Just cluttery stuff.
Yeah.
And the two things that have gone out this morning, one of them was 2 goblets for the Jubilee. Which Jubilee was it? The one back in the 70s. I got 2 glass souvenir goblet for the Jubilee.
Yeah.
Was it a Jubilee or was it I can't remember what it was. Something to do with the Queen back in the 70s. In a box, never used them. They've been in the box for 40 odd years. So they sold. They're going this morning. A plant pot that I bought back in the 70s. You know, that you put your plant pot in. It hasn't got holes in the bottom for drainage, but it's prettier than just a plastic pot. And I bought that back in the 70s, and I didn't like it when I bought it.
Right.
It was very fashionable. It was like orange with... I had 2 of them, and I don't know what happened to the other one. I might have broken it or given it away, but this one was left over, and it's like a textured coating on it. But it actually feels like gravel, you know, when you're picking it up. It's all done properly and everything. But that sold as well. So it's 2 items of clutter my clutter gone.
Yeah.
So for all the other clutter that's coming in, I am actually
getting
back
rid of
to the
some.
original plan of getting rid of some of my old stuff.
Oh, that's really
which
good.
Is really encouraging that those two bits went.
Well, I've just posted off. I've just taken a post before we did the film. Back in the summer, I picked up a vibration meter. And having looked into the vibration meter, you can still actually buy them in RS Components. And what?
Every time you talk
About vibration meters.
When we didn't know what it was for, and I thought, yeah, I won't tell you what I thought, but it was.
Yeah.
It made me laugh.
Well, anyway, these vibration meters, you can still actually buy them brand new in RS Components.
What are they for?
Well, it's for testing vibrations. So
Of what?
of what? I
Is
don't
it
know.
sound vibration or?
Well, anything that I would imagine you put it on a maybe on a wall or a machine.
What it was and the
Well,
sort
it's
of people
for
that
vibrating. It's for industry. It's for for example, if you let's say for example that you had a washing machine and you needed to know how much when you got it on full load, how much it vibrates, or anything else that has mechanical stuff, or if you whatever. It's a. But anyway.
Yeah, I was just thinking back to when I got the washing machine and.
There are thousands.
I was trying to explain to Neil that my washing machine is so advanced compared to the really old ones that mine actually weighs the washing, and he was treating me like I was balmy until I showed it to him in the book.
Yeah, I know.
It actually weighs the washing, and you thought I'd make it up, don't you?
But anyway, you can still buy them for £1,000. You can. They're £1,000 in RS Components. I actually. Obviously, it was a second-hand one. It was out of calibration, or it hadn't been calibrated for a certain time.
Yeah, but we don't worry about things like that, do we? I bought it for
£3.
We don't mind.
I bought it for £3, and I sold it for £99. So I think I did rather well on that one.
I think you did. You've picked up a couple of strange things that have done really well.
Yeah.
Haven't they? That electrical magnifying glass thing that went really well, didn't it?
Yeah. So
and the moral of the story is, if you find something at a boot sale that looks like it could be worth money,
and it looks like it's worth well, and it's especially to any test equipment or electrical stuff that you don't know what it is. Then ask somebody, oh, what's this? It looks interesting. What is it? You know? And sometimes...
That's exactly what I did with the damp meter. Just looked at it and said, what is it? And he said damp meter. So I thought, well, I'm sure that'll sell. So, and then also sold, literally for £2.50, there was a camera. And I put it up for parts. But basically, it's like, it looked too good to kind of too good to just throw in the bin, and someone might want it for parts, but it's not good enough to say, oh, this is working. So as I only paid £1 for it, to sell it for £2.50 is still a profit, and it's not just like throwing your money in the bin. So, and I just wanted to say, I don't know what you'll be watching this back on, but I'm just looking down and thinking, you know, this looks awful. This was a clean jumper on this morning, but I've been dogged, so I'm covered in dog hair. So I'm not going out to the concert tonight wearing this. And also, yes, if you know the poem, yes, I am an old lady and I am wearing orange and purple. Because I can. I remember when I picked this up in the shop and he was like, no, Jack, no. But I love this. It's one of my favourites.
I know. So, anyway, so that was all. That was the stuff that we've had out recently. I think we should keep this one quite short, and because we've got a lot to do before we head out this evening.
We lost all day yesterday for everything because we went to the solstice celebration at the Long Barrett or Cannings.
Yeah.
Which meant that because it's a 2-hour drive away, we had to get up at a ridiculous time in the morning. What time do we get up? About 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock
so that we
to
could
leave
get
by-
there for sunrise.
Yeah.
But the sun was actually, it was so foggy all the way there, all the time we were there, and all the way home again. We didn't actually see the sunrise. But when the sun does rise at the Barrow, it rises and then floods down the central aisle and hits the stone at the back.
Yeah.
And we have seen it in the past on other years.
I might see if I can throw up a couple of pictures of that, of us there.
Not if it means editing, because I just want this up so that we keep doing things, and then he's got to do something to it before we can put it up for you.
I'll
And
still throw
the
up
more
some
complicated
pictures.
it gets, then
Yeah.
the less likely you are to ever see it, which means there's no point in us doing it.
So I'm going to throw up a picture of us in our robes at the Long Barrow to see the sunrise in, because it's worth it. Anyway,
To see the fog.
to see the fog, standing there to
Yeah,
see
we
the
missed
fog.
the fog yesterday. We've got some good photos.
Oh, and I'm going to throw in another no, I can't throw in some more pictures because they're other people's pictures, not ours. Anyway, so
Are you allowed to use other people's photos if you're the subject of the photo?
I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. So anyway, I'll throw up some pictures, and but we'd like to wish you happy Yule, happy Christmas, and stuff like that. I don't know when
Whatever you celebrate at this time of year, if you celebrate anything, hope you have an absolutely wonderful time. Hope you're all staying well and healthy.
and if not, happy
avoiding
Harbum
seasonal germs and all that sort of thing. What did you say? What did he say?
bar humbug. Happy Harbum bar humbug. If you don't celebrate anything, whatever.
Well, it's not compulsory.
It's not compulsory to celebrate anything at this time.
But as I was trying to say, hope everybody's well, healthy, all their families are well, and
we'll catch you guys on the next one.
and at least now tomorrow is the actual solstice, and from then on the days start getting longer again.
Yeah. Bring on the boot sails. Anyway, catch you guys in the next one.
Take care. Bye.